Hi, welcome to She Spice. Young lady, we really want to discuss provocative Red. Like presently, she's been the subject of endless bits of gossip since she previously sprung up. However, Kendrick truly put her at the center of attention by uncovering her unusual relationship with Drake. The rapper name dropped the pair in his diss track during his problem with Drake. However, you see, Kendrick had different aims. What he truly needed to do was uncover Hot for the business plan. She is a young lady with connections to the Illuminati, and we with connections to the Illuminati, and we got people in the business raising their voice about it. And you know how they express people with similarities tend to group together. Definitely to. Well, that is precisely the exact things going on here. Yet Red's not cool about being called out like that, so she's at long last saying her piece exactly. How precisely did Red actually look at Kendrick for uncovering her abnormal relationship with Drake? And is she actually an industry plan? How about we find out it's drawing out the bison? Yes, I'm with the Illuminati plant, or not first. How about we get going by sorting out whether Provocative R truly has connections to the Illuminati? The short response is yes, and well, for the long response, you should look at Master Jamar's meeting with the Craft of Discourse. How do you feel about Hot Red? Why are you doing this to me, man? I mean, attractive Red again. This is the kind of thing they need to advance in the African American population. You see, they need to advance to the most minimal degree of all that you understand. Definitely, this man has no adoration for Provocative except for the genuine inquiry. For what reason does he disdain Provocative? Red's guts, well, as per him, she's being utilized as a device to advance a specific sort of decadence in the African American population. He imagines that the higher powers are utilizing Red's standard accomplishment to communicate something specific, one that says that young ladies will be compensated for acting this sort of way, and we should consider it briefly. How could anybody advance somebody like Provocative? And Hot Red is simply one more illustration of how we will remunerate somebody what? O's, you realize extremely coming up short on the monetary command hierarchy you could see this young lady came from. Like the plains, as I don't have any idea where she from yet. She come from the filthy plains like you, understand what I mean, and assuming you view that as difficult to accept, well, you likely didn't peruse the titles about Hot advancing her music in schools. See, I get causing Express satisfied, and giving sketchy exhibitions for grown-ups, who to decide to go to your shows yet seeing children at school just to put on not-so-kid accommodating exhibitions. No doubt, well, that is a wide range of off-base, and that is precisely exact thing Provocative did last year. She pulled up to a secondary school and performed for youngsters the recordings of her visit wound up on the web. And clearly people had a great deal to say. They pummeled the rapper for being a terrible effect on the children, which constrained Red to clear up the circumstance. She tweeted, "You all realize I went there to give the young men cash for their hairstyles and young ladies groups for prom week, 'cause I recollect when I wanted assistance with my prom stuff, anything that her reasons were it wasn't flying with the Guardians." Yet it seems like Hot didn't get familiar with her illustration, since this year in April she pulled a similar trick. Just this time, the school dismissed her since she possessed a scent like weed. And what did Red truly do well? She ain't never been one to surrender, so she pulled up to the parking area, stood out from the sunroof, and performed for the children. She later hopped on her Instagram story to discuss the directors who didn't let her on school premises. So look, this school put me up here to converse with the children, getting water that they were going to pee me off. I smell like weed. Watch this attempt to blow up food that elderly person. You're no one like I'm to sit with. Why? They haven't come to see you most established out. You heard frozen yogurt previously, and that is not all. Last year, an expressive dance educator bounced on X to get down on kids who won't pay attention to their educators and are essentially a threat in the homeroom room. She was bringing up significant issues about how these children are raised, and curiously, she referenced how these children had a fixation on Red's music and other unequivocal rappers that they ought not be paying attention to, and something else that is tragic is frightening. It is sickening that your 5-year-old girls are requesting to pay attention to Pound Town and Ski. And think about what the tweet arrived on Red's feed, and she was unable to keep herself away from answering. She composed the young lady, "Row play Pound Town and Ski and STF, you are truly Red." You will say that she sure wrecked it with that one individual who remarked, This is the sort of craftsman being moved by the machine these days. The mannequins are not even unobtrusive with their goal to harm kids any longer. Yet what ruled Jamar say regarding all that definitely? Well, he was frustrated. He likewise sort of got derailed, little discussing how Red appeared, as though somebody who smelled frightful down there, assuming that you understand what we mean. Provocative Red resemble the kind of young ladies like, back in the days, like you stroll in the room, and you resemble smell like someone. Wassing in here, and what's insane is I saw a video. Goodness you all, I saw a video where she said her own was smelling. Did you see that I can't make it? I'm not imagining this, assuming I made that up. That would be like slander of some like, and with all due respect, Red truly discussed that stuff openly. She discussed getting something frightful down there not once yet 2 times. The most insane point I made in the tune is, a verse I said. Damn, this consumes me like a sea. What the genuine they carry on like this isn't happening on the planet right yet. Like it's the no gloss over and anything, about nothing for me. Like I love it, the realness that is the manner by which it became. That is the reality of the situation. That is what I need to be the point at which I grow up. Go free, that is. I recall B. He was like, I got singed by Goria. 2 times. No, I ain't never had I had comedia. However, 2 times okay. I intend that is the most lovely. She additionally posted an IG story with the inscription me. At the specialist looking out for her to explain to me why my down there smelled to be fair. We don't know why Master Jamar wanted to bring this up. However, I'm expecting it needs to accomplish something, with the charges concerning her arresting her direction to the top. It did brush Red incorrectly, which is without a doubt, she hopped on IG to compose. Ask a boss, do I smell? It's sort of fascinating that Red decided to just address this piece of Jamar's meeting, rather than the wide range of various shots he took at her. Like the part where he said that she's a plant. However, it appears as though Red's watching her words since, in such a case that she realizes that she opens her mouth to close down the bits of gossip. Fans will take care of her with the receipts, since you see it's not only Jamar's statement against her separated from visiting schools and her obscure associations in the business. Red has a skeleton brimming with storerooms, like what you asked her enlightened eyes for some time. There's been a buzz about Red being an individual from the Illuminati. Obviously, she is associated with somebody from the mysterious society that is attached to the Freemasons. Also, before you go extraordinary, another paranoid notion. Listen to me. Fans who accept that Red's a specialist for these mystery powers got verification. Somebody raised this IG story from Red back in the day, where she flaunts her invite card from the Frame Bricklayers, which reads, "Welcome to the Masonic Huge Provocative." I feel like we really want a fast example here. So the Illuminati is truly a piece of the Freemasons. Back when the Illuminati was first settled, these 2 social orders held hands. Thus, the higher perspective is that the Freemasons are actually the ones calling the shots in the background. At the point when these specialists allude to the Illuminati, they're really alluding to the Freemasons. I separated this all in this video. Here you folks can watch it. After this one, the Freemasons utilize the Illuminati as a cover. The Illuminati is really a piece of the Freemasons. When the Illuminati was made during the 1700s by Adam, he wound up combining the Illuminati with the Freemasons to learn their mysterious ceremonies. Such countless individuals are really befuddled by this. However, it's vital to realize the Freemasons are the genuine ones managing everything. The Illuminati is only a piece of that society for the people who will remark that I am off base. If it's not too much trouble, do some straightforward examination. Even Wikipedia states this transparently. The Illuminati is really only a Freemason, no doubt. Red getting a welcome card from the Freemasons is no joking matter. She basically declared her obscure foundation to the world. With that story and afterward, there was this video of her in the cosmetic seat, at the point when her beautician made a mistake discussing how Red left something at the Freemason sanctuary. Notice how Red gives him the side-eye before rapidly finishing the video. She most likely thought fans wouldn't get on. However, young lady, don't go underrating web investigators, no doubt. They said, did I sell my spirit? Would it be advisable for me? I simply come clean with them and at the ad. The what's it call it, the Freemason place. We're at the beat now. Why she a ton of people think she went there for a mystery meeting, and if you all believe that is a stretch, well what? about the way that Red confessed to every last bit of it. Better believe it, home young lady bounced on an IG live and essentially educated everybody that the bits of hearsay regarding her selling her spear it were valid hell. She even gloated about how much cash she was making. She kept an unserious mentality all through every last bit of it, perhaps trusting that individuals would dismiss the video in the first part of the day. Yet that is not everything happened fans could say to that she was putting on an act. Simply keep it a honey with why, like, yes, they got me in this. I don't realize I can't receive in return. I'm getting an excess of cash. I'm receiving a lot of cash. I would rather not receive in return. Subscribe She Spice for more videos.